every person, they have their own listing to view the purchase order. Okay, so how to create a new PO? You can just click this plus button to create a new purchase order. Then you can see the shortcut is PUR or DR. So the tenant number and document number will be blank at the beginning because this one is a new transaction. Then the branch location will follow your personalization setting. So your default branches and the delivery branch also based on your permission. So how many branches that you can select from the drop-down list. Okay, so by default, these 4 will be the same. So if you want to change the delivery branch, you can just change from here. And at the same time, you need to update the delivery location. Okay, so who is your purchaser? You can select from the drop-down list. Then you can see the transaction date is not editable. So if you have permission, you can change the transaction date. In this tenant, we default the validity date to 30 days. So that means this one you can just auto-fill in. If not, you can just change the date based on your supplier agreement. And you can see this date updated based on the validity date. So if I change to 45, the end date will change as well. Okay. So credit limit, credit terms is followed by the supplier information. Remarks, reference and remarks that I mentioned here, you can just fill in your data. So the base currency will be Ringgit Malaysia. So if you use any currency, you can just select your currency and update the exchange rate. Okay. So for this transaction, I will use a base currency Ringgit Malaysia. The tracking ID and workflow, this is the additional part. You can set the workflow status from the applet so that the PO can approve by someone. Then after approval, then only you can go to next step. Okay. So for the basic purchase order, you can just fill in the branch and the branch. Next one, we go to account. So in account, this entity ID, you can select one of your supplier. You can just search from the advanced search box here. After we selected the supplier, system will fill in the related information like our supplier name, depletion phone number. You can select your bill to and ship to address. So this is for supplier. And then from the entity detail, you can select your supplier branch if you set any entity branch, okay? And the next one will be the product. In line item, lines tab, we add a product. So you just search for your product. Let's say, for example, I use this product code. Okay. You just fill in your pricing. So you can select the price from the drop-down list. So what is your pricing scheme that related to this branch and this applet? This branch or this product. And then any pricing, you can just change from standard price here. Key in your base quantity. Let's say, for example, I place an order for 100 units of this product to my supplier. Okay, then you just click add. So once you fulfill 3 tabs here, system will create a confirm draft transaction for you. So in this time, you can see another 2 buttons appear, reset or final. Okay, so from here, you can just continue to add your product. If you want to save the PO temporarily, you just click the save button, then the setup will be in draft mode. You can continue to edit the purchase order to update the information. And once you confirm everything, you just click final button to confirm the purchase order. Okay, so you can set your printable format. So once you confirm this one, the printable will print out will pop up. Then you can just directly save to PDF or send to your supplier. Okay, so this PO, the status is final. So before we go to next step, we can go to check our information. So when you click this purchase order, you can see the detail. We update the data to tenant. This is the tenant running number. So we use a tenant number to continue our next action. Like when we go to purchase order, we can view this purchase order 1,259 in our GRN queue. And then this one is company running number, the branch running number. Okay. In final transaction, we can update our purchaser also. Okay. We're not allowed to change the supplier, not allowed to change the line item, but we can update our purchaser and update our remarks. Okay. So for the final transaction, if you want to cancel or if you want to edit the supplier online, you can just change back to draft mode. Okay, so this is by the person with permission, then only can change the final to draft. Okay, so for this transaction, if you want to cancel, for final transaction is go to void. For draft transaction, go to discard. Okay, so you can see we have one transaction here. The company number and the branch running number is NAN. So from here, you can just see the transaction is not confirmed, but is cancelled by someone. Okay. So in line item, we can view our transaction. One moment. Okay. So this is generated based on the full list. Then I can just filter by the transaction date. So you can see my just now the latest transaction is 1,259. So from here you can view this by item code. So what is the item in this purchase order? Then what is the quantity order? What is the pricing? And what is the quantity received? Then the outstanding quantity. So beside this one, we also provide you amount received and amount outstanding. Okay, and in purchase order queue, so you can view these transactions is still under queue. That means no second action yet. So then you can go to GRN to view this one. So you can see here we missed out one transaction 258. Okay, so in 258, what is happening for this document? So 258, you can see the status is, what's the status here? So this is final. I think just now I closed this purchase order. So the closed PO not able to view in the purchase order queue. But the status here we not mention is closed. So this one I need to double check the status with programmer. Okay. So for 259, if you want to do the receiving, you can go to Internal Purchase GRN Applet. Go to plus button. And directly we go to KO4, search for the purchase order. So you can see this 1,259 is a POQ. So you can just click this one, click Knock-off to receive it. Okay. So once we want to receive, you can see the system will update to the main detail, your branch, and who is the purchaser just now. And then this account is followed by the PO, who is your supplier. The line is followed by your PO as well. Then what product that you mentioned in the purchase order. So this one in red color, then you need to check, is it you need to fill in the serial number or any requirement, any the mandatory information that required to fill in this GRN. Okay, so this is